Hey, good morning. Here we are. It is Wednesday. It is February 9th, 2022. Today I am wearing the Speed to Lead shirt from Go Beyond Creative. If you guys haven't checked out Joe Iribarren, his all of the products that he does with the business development centers and working with dealers to help them grow their business. I mean, he's just an amazing dude, and his product's really cool too. So if you haven't checked out Go Beyond Creative, I'm going to encourage you to do so, right? Because this is all about growth and power sports and making things happen. Now, yesterday, I poked the hornet's nest. I went live like I do in these micro moments, and I said, you don't have to work for the OEMs, you can work with the OEMs. And I didn't exactly say it that way, but it is written that way on the Power Sport Academy. So if you went to the Power Sport Academy, you would see on our website, we say that, part of our training is that we teach you how to work with the OEMs and not for the OEMs. And I think there's a great distinction there to be made. So I got some comments back after yesterday's live, like a how dare I, or do I mean what I say kind of thing, or some people like, yeah, right on. Folks, I can't say this enough. When you run a motorcycle dealership, you're running your business. You're not running someone else's business. Like, for instance, let's say you have a single line dealership in kind of not backwoods, but you're out of the urban area, right? You're out of the urban area. You got a single line dealership. You're kind of like, off in a suburb somewhere, like quiet, small town. And the OEM just keeps sending you boxes of accessories, like necklaces, earrings, watches, polo shirts, and they say, oh, this is part of our new rollout. This is part of our new program. Don't worry. You can pay for it, 30, 60, 90 days. We're going to roll this out. Don't worry, oh, you can return it within 30 days, with no shipping. You can do, and they package this. Remember, this is what they do for a living. Their job is to sell more of their stuff, right? They're distributors. So many times we, pardon me, we think of the OEM as the manufacturer, right? But you have to remember, especially here in the United States, many times what you're dealing with is an independent company, or you're dealing with a subsidiary of the manufacturer. You're really dealing with a distributor. And in a distributor's mindset, it wouldn't matter if they were selling adult diapers or if they were selling motorcycles, because they're selling a number of products at wholesale. So when this stuff, hey, there's our guest star Clark today. Clark across the street, boy, he sure does like to bark. But so when you get this stuff, if it's part of the program, or you're going to get spring pricing, or if it doesn't fit your business, you're not able to do it, right? Why would you increase your inventory with product you're not going to be able to retail or sell or move or rotate, right? So fixed operations is also dealing with parts, accessories, everything after the sale. So while this might not be a specific message for the service writer, it is a specific message for fixed operations, in that you're increasing the value of your inventory. If you are on, able to spend, right? So there's different ways to run your parts department. But if you are having like an open to buy category, and you spend your budget on stuff that you're not going to turn through inventory, you reduce your ability to be more effective for the service department. And this is really, really important. You got to make sure that you keep yourself liquid enough to be able to meet the demands of your service department. I've even visited dealers that have said, oh, well, it's a warranty repair, but we just can't afford to order that swing arm today. We can't afford to order that exhaust system today. We'll have to wait a week or something. And whenever I hear that, I'm always amazed, because think about warranty work. In most cases, you will be paid for the repair before you get billed for the part. These are supposed to be micro moments, and here I am going long again. Folks, work with the manufacturer, not for the manufacturer. Think of your business as an independent business, and continue to make decisions based on the fact that you're an independent business. You have to think of yourself first. You have to think, I almost said America first. That would be rather political in this area, but you want to be able to go home at night and go, did I make the best decision for my business owner, for my department, today. And you want to be able to do that with confidence every day. And if you can go home and say that to yourself and do that with confidence, you're in the ballpark. Have a good one. I'll talk to you later. In fact, I'll probably talk to you tomorrow.